What's up, everybody? This is Christian Brindle. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend if you're watching this the day that I'm going to put it out. And I hope you're having a great summer. It is just beautiful. I am spending some time here at our offices. That's our office in the back there. Brindle Insurance Group, where my company is a part of. And today, folks, I just wanted to drop some, in my opinion, some words of wisdom and some words of encouragement to people on Medicare, or people just in general when it comes to insurance. So let's talk about some facts. First things first, depending on your source, depending on where you're looking, anywhere between 88% and 94% of people that work in the profession as an insurance broker, an insurance agent. Because a lot of people, believe it or not, a lot of people, I would say at least 7 out of 10 people, make their decisions on their insurance based on the advice they're getting from their particular agent or broker, or maybe a new agent or broker that they've recently come in contact with. So these people that you're talking to, the people that are supposed to be the experts, or you lean on them to be knowledgeable and pointing you in the right direction in something that you might not be well versed at, which is completely normal. We can't all be experts on everything, and that's the thing. I'm currently reading a book called Outliers. It's a very famous, popular book. Some of you may have read it, and it basically discusses what criteria someone needs to meet in order to be considered an expert into something. And they study, famous athletes like Michael Jordan, tennis players, swimmers, hockey players in Canada, and things along that nature. And then also people in the business world and things like that. They discuss that it takes about 10,000 hours in doing something, or working with something, or actively putting into something to really be classified as an expert. Outside of that, you're not classified or credible to be considered an expert in anything. So what we know about these insurance agents, insurance brokers, is that, like I said earlier, depending on your source, anywhere between 88% to 94%, I think, was the highest number I was able to personally find through my researches. Anywhere between 88 to 94% of them don't last longer than 3 years in the business. And so what that means is most of the people you're talking to, this goes for your car insurance, this goes for your Medicare, this goes for your life insurance, this goes for your homeowner's insurance, probably even your financial planning person, especially if you've recently picked them up. Now, if you've worked with them for many years, they're good, you have good experience with them, that's one thing. I'm not saying anything to, disparage all brokers, because I'm a broker and I'm pro agent, I'm pro broker. I think that it's something that benefits you, but the key is finding someone that really knows what they're talking about. And so, like I said, most people that you're talking to, most people that you encounter have been doing this less than 3 years. And you have to understand that. And in my opinion, there's some types of insurances, some types of things that they could advise on that aren't that complicated, and they could probably point in the right direction with less than 3 years of experience. But if it's something like Medicare, particularly, I believe that you're not going to get the best care, you're not going to get the best information, and you're not going to be able to get the most comparison of what you need with someone that has less than 3 years of experience. Because these people haven't seen things happen in the marketplace. They haven't seen rate increases from Medicare supplement companies to go off of. They haven't seen Medicare Advantage plans pull out of counties and what to do. They just don't have the experience. Like a lot of people say that, children, especially teenagers, the reason why they do so many crazy things, and then they look back on it and they're like, oh my gosh, why would I do that? It's just because of lack of life experience, and they need to go through those things of, kind of falling on their face a little bit before they can really know the right thing to do. In order to do the right thing, you have to do the wrong thing first. And I can tell you, in my early years as a broker, I've been doing this for many years now, and I grew up around the insurance industry. I don't know how many of you know my story, but in my early years as an agent and a broker, there were obviously things that presented itself as learning experiences for me. And I had to get it wrong before I was able to get it right. And now I feel incredibly confident in my ability to help people. And my clients, I have a great track record with, how much I've been able to help these people. And so, but when you're working with someone that's a newer agent, they just don't really know what they're talking about. And likely this is probably more important than anything. The point of having a good agent is they're supposed to be there for you when you need them. When it comes to customer service, claims, questions, reviewing your plan if necessary, if it's that type of plan, whatever the case might be. If there's a 90% chance, especially if they're under 3 years of experience, and you can always check someone's level of experience by Googling their name and insurance agent, and then their particular state insurance department will show up, and you can look at their license. That's what I usually recommend people do, just to make sure people aren't lying about their length in the business. Because if they are, they're trying to compensate for something. They know that it's a bad look for them to be under 3 years in the business. And you don't want to work with someone that lies to you right off the bat, number one. But the main thing is, if you need them and they don't last longer than 3 years, you're on an island once they're gone. Because once they're out of the business, they're out of the business. They're done with you. You're done with them. They're gone. They went off to do other things because this business wasn't for them. And it's not for everybody. But I just dramatically encourage people to make sure that the person you're working with is someone that you can trust, rely on, and lean on for good quality information that's going to benefit you, and not them. That's very key. You and not them. You want to make sure they're going to be around, and most importantly, folks, you want to make sure that they know their stuff. And the way you know your stuff is through lots of experience. Hope this message finds you well. I hope that you got some value and some benefit out of this. As always, folks, down in the description, if you'd like to work with me personally on your Medicare health plans, we do Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage plans, Medicare drug plans, anything that has to do with someone on Medicare, we can help you with it. We currently work with people in the states of Utah, where I'm at, Florida, and Idaho. So if you live in one of those 3 states and you'd like to talk with me, no obligation, free consultation, it'd be my pleasure to talk to you. Sometimes people are in the best position they can possibly be in, and we have to tell them that. But at the very least of things, they're still glad they picked up the phone and checked, because they can sleep better at night knowing that they're covered to the best way possible. And then the other side of the coin, people call us up and they find out that they're paying double what they could pay on their premiums, or they're just leaving tremendous amounts of benefits on the table. Don't be that person. Go down into the description and you'll find my office number. And folks, if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor. Drop a like on this video, comment on what you'd like to see in future videos, and subscribe for weekly wisdom, words of advice, and educational Medicare videos. Have a great day.